Breaking news. One of Senator Nnamani's supporter has revealed what will happen if Peter Obi should address himself as the Nigeria's president. Guys, this is really serious and also interesting. The fact that a supporter of Senator Nnamani have revealed to Nigerians what will truly happen to Obi if Obi should one day declare himself as the Nigeria's president. Yes, when you go online on several comments, a lot of people are addressing Obi as their president. Even during occasions, functions, people are always hailing Obi when he announces his presence. That respect is just there. People tend to really call him His Excellency or Excellency. So we see that one of Obi's strong supporter, Aisha Yusuf, she always refer Peter Obi as her president. My president, my president. In fact, Aisha Yusuf doesn't, recognize Tinubu as the legitimate president of this country. According to her, Tinubu is not her president. She said Tinubu is not her president. P2B is her president. So she always refer P2B as His Excellency, Mr. President, and all of that. Even a lot of P2B supporters have been making such statements, have been seen making such statements. But then P2B, who is the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, and came third during the 2023 presidential election, has been told that there would be consequences if he addressed himself as president of Nigeria. Now, Uche Rochas, a politician and an ally of Senator Chimaroke Nnamani of Enugu State, made this claim via a social media post, and in his report conducted checks in the constitution on the penalty attached to the offense if Obi ever addressed himself as the president. Uche Rochas, an ally of Senator Chimaroke Nnamani of Enugu State, said the Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi could be in severe trouble if he ever declares himself as the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Rochas, who took to his social media handle to make his point, said Obi's supporters and any Nigerian could refer to him as their president and it would not be counted as unlawful. But then he wrote, "You can call Peter Obi your president and nothing will happen. But if Peter Obi addresses himself as the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, then there would be a very severe consequences, and the consequences would be very, very severe." So any person who is on any occasion on which is permitted or required by the law to make such a statement, or the declaration before any person authorized by the law to permit it made before he makes a statement or a declaration before that person which in any material particular to his knowledge false, is guilty of a felony and is liable to imprisonment for 3 years. The offender cannot be arrested without warranty. Well, my country people, this is it. Mr. Uche has dropped bombshell. One of Chimaroke's supporters has said, see, no matter what, we all know that will be contested, for the 2023 presidential elections, and has stood on his grounds that he won these elections and has even taken this legal battle to the Supreme Court after the apex courts had kicked out their petitions. That's the petitions of the Labour Party and also the People's Democratic Party. They were all kicked out by the apex court judges. But Obi seems very, very determined to reclaim his stolen mandate and has approached the Supreme Court in a bid to be declared the winner of the presidential election. But then, that doesn't stop Nigerians from giving him that respect, that accolade, because a lot of people tend to call Peter Obi His Excellency, His Excellency. We know Obi was a former governor of Anambra State, and according to some people, he did quite well during his regime as the governor of Anambra State. But now we are talking about the now. Obi cannot declare himself as the Nigeria's president, because if he does, he would be in severe trouble if he ever declares himself the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So guys, what are your thoughts on this issue? However, Nigerians have reacted. Chimaroke Nnamani's supporters, Peter Obi is not as senseless as you people are. He don't need to do that. There are so many beautiful days ahead. And besides, tomorrow is pregnant. Obi is very well read and knowledgeable and would not commit such trash you are saying here. He didn't pass through these institutions of learning to learn how to read and write from the speech he has made over time. A very intelligent person would know that he actually went to school and has learned how to apply common sense to common situation or problem. Yes, you can agree with me that if it was Ashweju that was denied a chance to rule, he and his foot soldiers with the self-made lawless element in the Niger Delta would have created chaos and unrest in Nigeria. Mind you, have not mentioned his start in Lagos. So just before anyone starts throwing tantrums, well, I am not a member of the Labour Party or the Obedient Movement. I'm lending my contribution to the issue on ground. Okay? Well, who be this? Obi is power intoxicated as others. He's simple, he's humble, he's civilized and law-abiding, as he is not desperate of being Nigeria's president. Rather, what he is doing under divine push is to salvage Nigerians and not for personal interest like the others. Okay, guys, all these people, how come you came up with this idea? Obi is a very wise man. I beg your pardon. Obi is a very wise man, but unlike all these busybody wicked politicians, this one they do notice me. Well, Loretta Onochie has even said they should arrest Peter Obi. All these people should be ignored. Okay, guys, these are reactions from Nigerians. So, my country people, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comment section. Thank you.